What's good, Black Star Podcast? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Jared. Y'all, again, my mic's still messed up, so just understand for the next few videos or a couple of videos, the mic's quality is gonna be a little trash. So, please bear with me as I go through this trying time of getting a new mic for this podcast. But anyways,
Bitch.
Who would do such
what the fuck?
stupidity?
Oh, yeah, your girl Kendra is she got these people that be bugging on here. We got another elder, 56, makes 100, wants a man to make 150K and be the head of the household. Oh my Jesus!
Hi, Kendra. I was just laughing at you.
How
The
you
man,
got
And we about to be laughing at you.
too much damn going on?
the man,
Tracy,
man at stop. He shouldn't call in.
Tracy, where you calling me from?
Actually, I'm calling you from Dallas, Texas, but I'm from Chicago.
Yes. You coming? Okay, I'm sorry, Tracy. And where you live, honey?
I live in Dallas, Texas, but I was born and raised in Chicago.
Okay, you live in Dallas, but from Chicago. How old are you, Tracy?
56.
Okay, 56. What's your zodiac sign?
I'm an Aquarius.
Aquarius. And what do you do for a living?
I work for the government.
The government. Do you have any children?
I have 4 children.
Okay, how old are your 4 kids?
Oh, uh, 37, 28, 23, and 22.
All right, we got Tracy Dallas, 56, Aquarius, government. She works for the government. Mine of four, are all your 4 kids by the same man?
Yes, and I was married to that man for 30 years.
Oh, what happened?
Lifestyles changed. I married when I was 19. So, as you get older, lifestyles change. There's nothing wrong with that. Just got to be accepted and move on.
So you got married at 19 and you got divorced, what is that, 49?
Yes.
So you got divorced like about 7 years ago?
No, no. I got divorced 2.5 years ago.
Oh, 2.5 years ago. So you got
I was
divorced at 54.
married for 33 years. I just called it 30.
Why did y'all get divorced after 33 years?
It was his decision, and you know what? Sometimes you just got to accept it and move forward. You can't dwell on it. You let a person be the person they want to be.
Well, that's fair. That's definitely true. So he wanted a divorce.
Yes.
Okay, okay. Your light was good. Let me see if your light is still good. If it's my light, let me see. Okay, I can work with that. All right, let's continue. So 33 years. So Tracy Dallas, 56, Aquarius, works for the government. Mom to four by her ex-husband. She got divorced 2.5 years ago. What kind of man you looking for now?
Oh, I'm looking for a head of household, Kendra. And if they don't know what head of household means, that means they're not spiritual or religious, none whatsoever. I am that woman that believes that a woman should be submissive, but only submissive by biblical standard. And if a man,
By biblical standards. Say what now?
can be a head of household, he can have me.
For the
Who want a damn near 60-year-old woman that thinks she's all that? Cause ain't nobody really about to be looking for your old crusty ass. But I mean, that's just me saying that.
those who don't understand what you mean by head of household, do you mind explaining the requirements for that title.
Yes, there's a requirement. To be a head of household, you have to be able to protect, provide, and play, and make a safe place for you, yourself, and your family. Those who are connected to you. And if you can't do that, um, you're not a head of household.
And what the hell does it mean to be spiritually submissive? I swear y'all love coming up with fucking words out of the crack of your ass and it makes no damn sense.
You're not head of household if you can't do that. Okay. So, what are your deal breakers besides not the head of the household?
Uh, Kendra, I won't try not to put too many deal breakers down because that's one of my things I need to work on. Not having so many deal breakers. But I need someone that is spiritual or have a religious belief system. Does not believe in that will not commit infidelity. Period.
Okay. What are you offering? Just off of that alone. What are you really offering? You 56 years old. A man in his 50s and 60s ain't gonna be looking for you. Let's see.
Does not emotionally abuse his spouse with words, verbal abuse. I want somebody who is empathetic to not just me, himself, and others. And I also like him to have emotional intelligence and can hold a mature conversation and communicate well. I find that communication is the key to everything, and I'm the type that doesn't make an assumption. I don't judge.
Hold on. Lady, emotional intelligence. Men have emotional intelligence. You women don't. A lot of women will dog on what a lot of women will see a man that's going through something, won't even ask him what the hell going on. As long as he doing something for her, she don't give a damn. So if you really want to be honest here, who's more emotionally intelligent? I would say men are. Because if we really told you about yourselves, y'all will be emotionally hurt. So emotional intelligence, yeah, we have more of that than y'all do. Because there's a lot of things that a lot of men can say about y'all that y'all feelings will be hurt.
People, and I really like people who can just be themselves and let me decide if I like you being yourself.
Woo! Tracy said, listen, don't play with it. Okay. Do you want to get married again?
Right now, Kendra, I just want to probably start a relationship. I'm not sure if I want to get married again. I mean, I was married for my whole entire lifetime, and it will take a special man with a lot of great qualities to make me want to marry again. However, I'm interested in a relationship, and if it moves to that point, that's even better.
Then what are you talking about infidelity? Because if you're in a relationship, that don't necessarily mean that y'all together. It could be a situationship, an emotional relationship. It could be just a genuine friendship. But y'all want exclusivity without being exclusive yourselves. I don't know. Maybe I'm reading too much into it, but we'll see.
Okay. Now, let's go. Let's keep going. Should he look a certain way?
Ooh, Kendra, I love the gray beard men. They are gorgeous. I like them so much. But I am attracted to all races, all colors. But them gray hair men, they are gorgeous.
Okay. Um, what about money? Should he make a certain amount of money as the head of the household? I'm assuming he has to.
Exactly, but let me explain because you got some haters on that, Kendra, and I'm finna break this down so the haters understand it a little bit better. I come with three paychecks, not one. and I got my act together. And if you want to be with me, 100 ain't gonna cut it for me. You're gonna have to come with close to 150, 200, because I got my own. And I'm not looking for a man to contribute to me.
If you're not looking for a man to contribute to you, then why are you asking for a man that makes 150K? You said you said 100 just ain't gonna cut it. But you acting like you got all the damn fucking marbles in the basket. Like you literally acting like you 20 something years old asks for a man that makes 150K. You are a 56-year-old talking about 100K just ain't gonna cut it. Who the fuck do you think you is? Like literally, you talk about you don't need nobody to add to you, but then why is the money gonna matter? I'm trying to, boy. I got a feeling when she started trying to go off on these damn comments, I got a feeling that we gonna see her true self, and not this made up person that she's trying to be.
I'm not looking for a man I need to build. I'm looking for a man that we can get together and be that power couple we're supposed to be.
A damn power couple, bitch. You are damn old. What are you talking about, power couple? You should have been a power couple with your husband. You talk about a man. You talking about a man that you date and you want to be a power couple with. What is he gonna do with you? If he's already built himself up to where he's making over 150K, that's not him. You're not a power couple. He built himself up, and you just came for the ride. And 9 times out of 10, is a guy that you weren't even checking for when you was in your 50s. I mean, in your 20s. What? Oh my Jesus.
Tracy said she got 3 paychecks, not a 1, not a 2, not a. She got a 3 paychecks. 100K. That's little kid talk. Don't come to her with no little 100K. 150 and up. She said.
I bring it to the table, Kendra, so I should expect a man to bring it to the table. I worked since I was 19. I was able to build a career, got 2 master's degrees, did everything I was supposed to do. However, at the same time, I don't
Wait a minute. Repeat that, ma'am.
bring it to the table. I worked since I was 19. I was
Everybody's worked since they were 19.
able to build a career, got 2 master's degrees, did
You ain't gonna like a 2 master's degree means something, ma'am. They don't.
everything I was supposed to do. However, at the same time, I don't think I'm better than anybody. I just know that I got.
If you don't think you're better than anybody, then why the hell did you bring up you working since 19, building yourself up in your career and having 2 master's degrees? Because if you're not trying to be supposedly quote unquote saying that you're better than somebody, then why would you bring up what your accomplishments were in your earlier years? Because apparently those accomplishments don't mean jack shit to anybody because you're still single.
Got my stuff together now. I want you to have yours together.
I got a question. Your husband, I'm assuming, made that much or more.
Yes.
Ooh, yes. Okay. Tracy, don't play.
Then why did he divorce you? Because if he made that much money, then why did he divorce you?
Play with it. Tracy, I've seen this said at times in the comments, so I'm going to let you respond. Okay. Now, you seasoned woman, 56 years old. What would you say to the men? Because I usually see this from men, not necessarily women, that would say, at that age, 150K is an unrealistic request. Men in that age category usually want young girls, 32 or something like that. So what would your response be to the men that would feel as though that amount is too high for your age?
She about to expose herself. Watch this.
I would tell them to go ahead and find that 20 and 30-year-old that cannot contribute to anything in your life and keep it moving. That is not important to me. You can do whatever you like. But if a man wants me and he's in my age range between 46 and 60 years old, baby, come get me. The rest.
Nobody wants you, bro. Oh my Jesus. Nobody wants you, ma'am. 48, 46 to 60, ain't nobody looking for you. Ain't nobody checking for you. Let me run down the list now. Let's run down that list, shall we? 4 kids, 33 years of marriage. You're wanting a man that's making 150K. You are coming with all of this debt. You're coming with no tangibles. You're talking about you made 3 checks. Okay, cool. So what? And you have this attitude about yourself that I could have spotted a mile away. But yet you have all these standards, and yet you're talking about you saying this raggedy ass shit.
Too high for your age.
I would tell them to go ahead and find that 20 and 30-year-old that cannot contribute to anything in your life and keep it moving.
Who's asking, ma'am? Hold on, wait. See, this is the problem that older women have. You were asking for a man that's already got what he wanted in life. And you're talking about these younger women don't contribute. Actually, they probably contribute more than what you would. Companionship, a woman that's not jaded and bitter. Have you thought about that? Because apparently you, ma'am, um, you know what? I ain't even gonna do it to you.
That is not important to me. You can do whatever you like. But if a man wants me and he's in my age range between 46 and 60 years old, baby, come get me. The rest of y'all, I ain't for you.
Ain't nobody coming for you, ma'am. That's why you calling a damn dating show, stupid. Wow. And Kendra behind is always doggone egging this shit on.
Let me translate. Tracy, now Tracy classy.
You know what? I'm gonna just say it because apparently you gonna try to class it up for her ass. I'm just saying, if you ain't making this type of money and you ain't got a doggone head on your shoulders, doggone take me off the doggone market because I have nothing to offer. So I'm gonna doggone tell you what you. I'm gonna tell you what I'm offering, and you shouldn't see past what I'm telling you. Then come date me. That's basically what it is. But for the guys that's awake and don't want to damn deal with me and my bullshit, keep it moving. That's what she's basically saying.
Kendra G's ghetto. This is what she said for those who understand ghetto talk. I don't give a fuck what you talking about, okay? If you ain't got my motherfucking 150K request, keep your ass over there, because that's what I'm on, bitch. Now that's what now.
Kendra, that was the weakest fucking comeback of your damn entire existence. What the fuck did you just... Kendra, come here, sis. Come here, sis. Come here, stop it. You need to be stopped. You need to be arrested because you just tried to sound ghetto. You just sound like an educated. You just sound like an educated chick trying to clap back at a ghetto chick. Like seriously, that shit just turned my stomach upside fucking down. I don't know which way is up and which way is down, but it's about to come the fuck out whichever way. That was terrible. What the fuck was that? What the fuck was that?
She ain't say that because she classy. Tracy ain't say that. Kendra ghetto. So I had to translate for the ghetto people that speak sexy red language.
I'm trying to keep it PG, Kendra. I am from Chicago, from the streets. I can go there.
You know, I got some comments for you, Tracy.
Shoot.
You ready for them?
Shoot your shot.
Okay, let me see. Coffee Killer. He asks us a lot of questions on the show. Coffee Killer said, what makes you think a 50-year-old man making 200K will want an older woman when he has options of younger women? What makes you a better choice? So you know what's crazy? This is a question I just said I see men. I knew men would say this. So you already kind of responded to that statement. Do you want to respond to it again?
Oh, I can respond again. Sweetie, it's okay. There's 35-year-old men that hit me up too. So just like you can go get your 20 and your 35-year-old, I can get me some little young candy too.
here she got 35-year-olds that be hitting her up too. Okay, we got some more. Now L double I said, Miss Kendra, get your notebook paper out and draw her someone. So he's telling me to draw you the man because he doesn't believe that man exists.
And that's fine because he's telling me that he's not that man.
Oh, I guess she want me to draw you because you ain't the man. Oh,
Not,
don't play with Tracy. One thing, listen, Tracy ready for it. Don't play with her. Do not play with her. Okay. Tracy, now it's time for the Kendra Kim.
oh, let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Eh,
Tracy said what she said. Okay.
Wait a minute, Kendra. I'm getting it up here.
Okay, we see you, Tracy. All right. Okay. Okay, we see them breastises.
Real.
Woo, Tracy, you got them hot tonight, child. Okay,
There,
this one. Um, the King Javert said, I love your energy, Tracy. I hope you find your king. Sorry about your divorce.
thank you so much, but I'm happier now. I mean, honestly, when you grow apart and you just do, when you're free from it and you can just truly be yourself, you're happy for that. So, all y'all out there, don't worry about being divorced. Just, learn from it and find the person you want.
Find the person you want. Okay. All right. We got Rose of Engagement said, Tracy is the boss. With that
Thank,
posture, you should court the man. Men with that income don't need your money. They are looking for other things, just like thousands of other women. This is crazy.
Now we got the Simpson in the damn chat. Oh boy.
Okay, so I guess he's saying you should court a man because you have the money.
I don't support any man. That's my point.
Ooh, she ain't courting no man because she. So if a man made 85K, don't reach out to you.
Um, 85K is fine if all he has is himself. But let's be real, at my age, a man got some baggage, he got some kids, he got a dang ex-wife, he got stuff that he needs to pay for. 85 ain't gonna cut it. And then don't be asking me to help you take care of your kids and your ex-wife. My point.
Ooh. Tracy ain't got no time to play no games with y'all tonight. All right, Tracy. So was your last relationship your marriage?
Yes,
It was. Okay. Um, when was the last time you was intimate with someone? You don't have to answer.
I can answer that. If I was married for 30 years and had 4 kids and only married to one man, you pretty much know that that's the only man that I slept with. So, yeah, 2.5 years ago.
So you only slept with your ex-husband ever in life.
No, when I was younger, I slept with another man. Yeah.
So just two men.
Well, Kendra, some of us got high standards.
That's what I'm saying. I'm just saying for clarification.
Yes,
56 years old and you only slept with two men your entire life.
yes. I married my husband at 19. I slept with someone when I was younger, 17. And I mean, I was married.
Okay, okay, Tracy. So this will be the okay. I get it. I'm learning today.
But
What
don't
is
think,
three flaws?
oh, right,
Huh?
Kendra, don't think I don't know some tricks now. Don't, no, let's go back up now. Okay.
No, no, no. I'm not even saying. I wasn't thinking that. I was just impressed that you only slept with two people your whole entire life.
Well, Kendra, I mean, if you marry that young, you shouldn't be sleeping with other people when you're married. I mean, that's just me.
I feel you, Tracy. Tracy, you got more questions. You want them?
Hey, shoot your shot. I keep telling them, do whatever you want.
Okay. All right. We got so let's do her first. Trucklin with T said, thank you so much for ever standing on business. I'm 52 and I'm glad to see another mature woman say what needed to be said. So she riding with you.
Thank
Okay.
you. Right with you
She's
too,
right.
Spirit.
She's riding with you. Okay, Coffee Killer now. Why you got all these questions? Coffee Killer back again. 35-year-old men generally want children, a legacy. 35-year-old men are generally not making 100K. What is your interest in younger men?
The same as your interest is in a 20 and 30-year-old woman.
Actually, no. Your interests are not that because a if a man's 35 and he wants a younger woman, it's most likely because he wants a damn legacy and children. So therefore, your interests aren't that. Trying to come back with a smart ass remark. Yeah, most men are going to be turned off by that.
I don't know. Next question.
Okay, next question. Okay, the Clay said, don't let Kendra gas you up. Stick with the 50K man.
Kendra doesn't have to gas me up. I'm pretty sure that Kendra ain't going after none of y'all 50K men either. I'm pretty sure, just like I
Let me honest, Tracy.
Wow. At this point, I ain't got shit to say. You know, at that point, this is gonna be one sad and lonely woman, and Kendra is egging this shit on.
I don't
am.
want to be
Nope,
honest.
nope. He added your name, so I'm making it clear. She wouldn't come after you, and I ain't. There we go.
Okay, okay, let's get back to our questions. All right, Tracy, what are three flaws you have to work on?
Oh, the fact that one, Kendra, I can be very open and honest and blunt, as you can see on your show. Um, I need to work on trying to convey my feelings sometimes in a more productive way. And when I say that, like I said, I can be a little quick and blunt, but I've worked on that a lot so that I'm more down to earth when I respond to people. And I'm not going to call it down to earth. Um, I can respond to a person at their level. So if they're one of those sensitive people, I'm gonna try to be real sensitive with you. If you're not one of those sensitive people, I'm gonna respond to you in a manner in which you understand also. Not calling it dumbing down to anybody or anything like that. Just, respond accordingly to the person that you're speaking to. And quality. Kendrick, you was late. I'm like you. Okay. I be working on it. I be working.
Okay, and Tracy, why would a guy be lucky to be with you?
First of all, as I said, Kendra, I got my stuff together. I'm spiritually, financially, emotionally, physically um, stable in all those areas. And I think that I have a lot to offer to, I don't care how old you are. And I'm not interested, like I said, in anything under the age of 46 to 60 years old. Those are the ages in which I see a man should be at somewhere or at some point close to his goals in life. So I'm that person that has completed my goals. I am that person that wants to travel, wants to have a good time. I don't want to go to work all the time. I want to go play. I go to work to play, not work to pay. So I want a person just like that, a person that can come and be with me and understand that I got you. I need that man that understands that again, you're built, I'm built. Let's come together. Let's be this power couple and do what we got to do. Enjoy our lives, take care of our families, not just my kids and his kids also, but we can be a driving force in our family. And
Okay, so I kind of understand what she's talking about, but let's look at the definition of a power couple because this woman's mentioned power couple several times. Definition of power couple.
Here's the definition of power couple: a couple consisting of two people who are each influential or successful in their own right.
Okay, so how do you identify as a power couple? Let's see. So, in our eyes, the first marker of true power couple comes in having an aligned set of core values. Power couples have a shared vision for the relationship in their individual lives. They communicate openly about their dreams, aspirations, and goals, and actively support each other in achieving them. What is the criteria? For starters, a power couple consists of partners uh, who complement each other's strengths and support each other's individuality while thriving as a unit. two people who are married to each other or in a relationship with each other have and both have extremely successful careers, especially in politics. So basically, building themselves up together. So this woman's looking for a power couple. She's already built herself up, but she's looking for a man that's already built himself up. So he's not gonna be looking for you. He's you. You only thing you're going to be contributing to his life is companionship, and there's barely anything that's worth anything. If you want me to be completely honest.
Create generational wealth.
Create generational wealth. All right. Sunny Owen says, "What's her sign?" She's fiery. I think she meant fiery. She's Aquarius.
Yes.
She's fiery. Okay. She's an Aquarius. Um, Little Double I said, "That mouth of yours is what really ran that man away. Now you back in them streets."
I've never been in the street, sweetie, so I ain't got to get back in them.
She don't know about.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. That her mouth is what drove that man off. Because if you got divorced after 33 years and he initiated the divorce, yeah, you, ma'am, are the problem in that whole entire situation. Now you looking to mess up somebody else's life. Ain't no damn way.
About no damn stop signs and no yield signs and no pass go. She ain't never been in the streets. Let me
Nope.
say this. I know a lot of men and a lot who and it's I think the energy and the negative side is coming from the men. But let's stand here. She was married for 30 years. Okay? So say what y'all want to say. She got divorced just 2 years ago. So she has a 33-year track record of marriage. So a lot of y'all men are talking, are y'all even husbands? Because she did that for 30 years. Some of y'all won't ever do it in a lifetime. No diss, but y'all trying to come for her, but she was her own wife. Now, if the question remains why they got divorced, she said life happens, and she says that she's happier divorced. I will say this. Let me just ask this for devil's advocate. If a
Uh-huh.
man in your tax bracket does not reach out to you, are you okay just going the rest of your life single?
Oh, yes, Kendra. You got to remember, a lot of women have not been married a lifetime. When you've been married a lifetime for 30 years, you are not afraid of being single in any way, shape, no form, because you already know what it takes to put in to make a 30-year marriage last. And it can be someone saying that you ran him off or you did whatever. You wasn't in my relationship. You don't know what went on. But the point still remains, if I could keep it together for 33 years, I must have been doing something right.
There you have it. So Tracy, okay, what was the age range you want to date again? You're 56.
46 to 60.
Should he be in Dallas?
Um, he doesn't have to be in Dallas. However, if you want to hit me up and you want to date me, I'm not a fly girl. I'm not gonna fly to you. So you're gonna have a plan, a way, and how to get to me. And
Okay.
I'm got to have a way to get to me, not just, hey, let me speak to you. I don't like to waste my time. If I can't see you, usually, if you're in Dallas and I can't see you within 3 to 4 days, because I might not be attracted to you, I don't want to waste my time. But if you're somewhere in another state or so, I'll give you about 2 weeks or so, because I'm
You give
not
him
going to waste.
about 2 weeks or so.
Yeah, and
Okay.
I'm being single. And Kendrick, I would just like to say something to you. Before I came on here, my sister told me about this, and I came on and I seen a lot of negative comments about from men. I'm gonna ask the men in your audience to uplift women, please. Stop being such haters, talking about nobody wants you if you're over 50 years old and things like that. Just because you don't want that woman doesn't mean that somebody else doesn't. And with your attitude and how you speak, please understand a woman doesn't want you.
And you actually nailed it with the last sentence. I think that I say this all the time. This is why the word cousins is perfect because you got your hating ass cousins and you got your loving ass cousins. And ultimately, though, misery loves company. So yes, and it comes from both ends at times. But yes, and I will say this. Listen. life is the greatest teacher. So we like that's what reality is going to teach you whatever you're asking for if you're going to get it back into this universe. But I do think that whether there's certain things I do agree with what people say at times, it's still just a sign of miserable people that just try because you can give criticism without trying to break someone down. There is that medium goal. But the one thing I said was this, and this is the only option of things. Like I always say, it's your life. So you tell me if a person doesn't meet your salary standard, you're okay with being single because you did that for 33 years. So it's no love lost. Either you come at this level or you don't come at all. And if you don't come at all, I'm good either way. So when a person has that standard, you really can't say nothing because they have decided this is what it is.
Exactly, Kendra. And not only that, I've tried dating men that make less than me. And I think that when a man makes less than you, even though he may care for you or whatever, there's a point and a time it comes when he feels insuperior to or unmanned to you because um, if you think about it, and I had a man tell me this, he said to me, "What can I give you? I can provide you with anything." He said, "Yeah, I can what? Love you, that's it." But again, he wanted to be a man. A man's going to go out and find a woman they can provide for, a woman that makes them feel like they're manly. And so um, 100K, 85K is way too low, only due to the fact that I'm not going to make any man feel less than a man. And I don't want any man to feel like he has to get allowance from me, live off me, or any of those things. Because all that leads to is a man going out and find a woman that appreciates him for who he is and what he can provide for her. That's called getting cheated on.
Ooh, ooh. Okay, I will say this. You do know the probabilities though, because there's not well, first, are you looking for black men only or are you open to all races?
All races. Kendra, don't get me wrong. I date mostly engineers, doctors, and lawyers, but that doesn't mean I'm compatible with them just because they make a lot of money.
Okay. All
So
right.
money is not just my only standstill. I'm just saying, if you come into the table, know one thing. I'm already at that level. I've already saved enough for my retirement for the rest of my life. So understand that I'm not building anyone. I'm built, and I expect you to come built.
Honestly, I'm gonna just say this. As a man myself, I'm building myself up. I got a lot of goals. I am, and the thing is, I'm 25, so I have the ability to do that. This woman is twice my age, so I can understand what she's saying. But I'm gonna say this, and this ain't even no hate. This ain't even no cap. But when it comes down to reality, yeah, you can want what you want, and you'll be content with being alone. But my thing is this: are you really okay with that decision? Because although you may be built, you a lot of older women, especially older than you, I've seen it to where they want to be around somebody. But who knows? My grandma's been single for a long ass time, and she's fine with it. So I mean, I guess you this generation of women is content with being alone. I guess. So I mean, if you want me to be completely honest, I mean, shit. Let If she don't find nobody, she don't find nobody. She do, she do. But 9 times out of 10, she's not gonna find anybody. But there's that 1%, that one person that might. But who knows? Let's let her finish up.
Ooh,
And I
child,
want
I think you have tapped into a lot of emotions
to.
tonight. Malevoyant Elephant says somebody wants TS. You just doesn't make 200K. I don't know what TS stands for. Somebody wants TS. You he just doesn't make 200K. Somebody maybe wants you, he just doesn't make 200K. That's what I think he's trying to say. Well, baby, learn how to write a sentence if you're going to try to talk about something. You obviously don't make 200K because we don't understand what the hell you just said.
Okay.
Adele Talk spent $20. He spent $20 to say this. As a very well-off 50-year-old man in great shape, sis, lower your income standards. What you are saying is ridiculous. There is a beauty standard that you don't meet. I'm not insulting you. I'm keeping it 100 with you. Good luck, though.
Well, thank and I can't see him, but if I'm not your standard, like I said, then that's okay. And as I explained to you, first of all, let me explain something, Kendra. I retired from the military after 20 years of service. So I have a paycheck from that. I also draw disability from the military for combat injuries in Afghanistan. And I also work for the federal government. So don't tell me I don't make 200K. I do.
No, he didn't
And
say you to make 200K. He's just saying that the income requirement you have for the men. I think we believe what you make. He's just saying your income standard for a guy he feels as though is too high.
oh, and don't sugarcoat it, Kendra. He also said that I don't look that good to get a man. That's what he said.
Yeah, that's what he said.
Well, then he's not the man for me.
Next. All right.
All I'm gonna say is this, guys. Let them find out the hard way. That's all I'm saying. Because apparently I keep saying what I'm saying, and people keep on getting mad at me. So just let them find out themselves. Because you want to be completely honest, they know that the jig is up. They know the jig is up. So they're saying everything they gotta say to make themselves feel better. But they know the jig is up. They know nobody's really checking for them like that. So at this point, it's getting old and tired, just like her.
This is gonna be the last one. And I'm gonna let this is we don't have to ask her all these questions over and over again.
Do I got a,
What no coffee killer, I'm not even gonna say again.
do I got a bunch of questions, Kendra?
You do. Here's the deal. I think whenever women have, 100K is already emotional. You said bump 100K, 150 to higher. So whenever you say 150K or higher, men they pay to give their comments on that. But I
Well,
already told you what's crazy is I told you they were going to say this before paid questions came. I knew the men would say they because I've seen it said 1,000 times on the show for your age requirement. They would feel as though that's too much. But here's people what you have to accept about Tracy. Whether you feel as though it's too much or not, she's okay. If that guy don't come, she's okay with not having that guy. So y'all have to like if a person is like, this is my standard, and if I don't get this standard, I'll have nothing and be fine with it. All you can do is respect that because it's their life. And I
but
also think because the men don't make, I think I want to say this too. And although men might say they're keeping it real, I think there's some men who don't. Well, that last guy said he made it, but sometimes men don't make that salary requirement. So it indirectly makes them feel inferior. So they want to pay. Oh, I think she went away. Aw, I feel bad. I feel bad.
At this point, it's only 5 minutes left of this. It's getting nowhere. So at this point, just gentlemen, let them fall on their head. Let them fall on their face. If they older than 50, let them fall on their head. That's all I'm saying. Because there's nothing you can say that's gonna change their mind. They're the way they are. There's nothing you can say. So just let them find out the hard way. And I'm sorry to say it like that, but at this point in time, Kendra's not correcting the problem. A lot of men are correcting the problem, and it's just at the point where you just let this shit go. That's all I'm saying. But anyways, like, share, subscribe, channel, support the podcast, and subscribe.com. I will see you guys on the flip side, and catch you guys later. Thank you guys. Bye guys.